He could talk to me like I'm a human being. He could listen to me like I'm a human being, but he's incapable. Instead, he intentionally goes out of his way to do only the things that he knows are hurtful to me. And he does them knowingly and intentionally. Then he wants to pretend like he wants to help me, but literally he has not asked what's going on in my life. He hasn't even tried. How's he going to help me when all he's focused on is his own selfishness, his own greediness, and of course, public opinion? He don't like that I'm telling the truth. He wants to twist the shit that it's not, and that just don't fly. He's saying, "Oh, Sean, I never made you make porn." I didn't claim he made me make porn. That's the thing about my dad going out of his way to twist whatever he can. "Oh, you're bipolar." You should listen to my therapist, asshole. So he listened. He's like, "Oh, she mentioned bipolar." "Yeah, how did she mention it, asshole?" "She said I'm not. She also said I'm not schizophrenic and I'm not delusional. So knock your shit off, asshole." Want to fucking harass me while I got 10,000 fucking things going on that I need help with, and you're not finding out about a goddamn one of them. And you wanted to tell me, "Oh, well, I was gonna this and I was good." No, the fuck you weren't. You wanted your name down and that's it. That's all this was the fucking about. Well, the more he fucking pushed that shit, the more he went out of his way to do things that he knows make me suicidal. The more he did that shit, the more I posted it up. Don't try to fucking manipulate me. Don't try to fucking love bomb me. Look at the conditions I live in. What did my dad do before? He got control of the parts that he wanted, ignored the parts that would allow him to maintain that control, so that I had to do what he wants. He's a fucking control freak. That ain't okay. Then when he had control of my finances, it's either do what he wants or he'll punish me financially. Well done. He did punish me financially. And now he wants to try it again. Fuck no, you won't hear a goddamn word I have to say to this day, but you want to claim that you want to help me? No, the fuck you don't. You want your name down. You tried to bribe me to take your name down. To take the videos where you were fucking speaking down. You wanted me to take down evidence that you broke the law. No, Brian fucking Schwartz, that shit is not going to happen. You took advantage of me. That is plain and simple for anyone to see. No, you can't make that up to me by fucking lying to me. By pretending that you're going to help me. Oh, like you helped me last time? Yelling at me and berating me and changing the subject. Trying to force me to play fucking video games. That's fucking stupid, dude. I said no. But you can't take no for an answer, can you, Brian Schwartz? Yes, you are absolutely a predator. I can see you raping a woman just because she told you no. No means no, Brian Schwartz. That means instead of bullying me into doing what the fuck you want, you fucking listen to the fucking victim, asshole. I named my predators before Natalie was killed, and you're one of them. The fact that I had to accept help from my predators, and look, all of you who were on my list of predators before Natalie was killed, all you assholes wanted to come back into my life after Natalie was dead and pretend. You didn't actually give a shit, just like you didn't give a shit before. You didn't give a fuck how much you hurt me. You don't care. Just like Brian Schwartz. I've been through 6 fucking years of hell, and he could have done something about it. He could have fucking taken the time to at least listen. Couldn't even do that. When I was at Shannon and Alvarado's, and Shannon was doing that fucking screaming bullshit every fucking night. It was impossible to get any fucking sleep there. Thank goodness for her dog. I called up my dad and I recorded that conversation, and that was the only time in my life he ever pretended to listen. My predators get away with this because I'm not allowed to defend myself. I cannot do so without supervision. Someone needs to help me with this. Someone needs to observe these situations. Someone who is on my side and cares about my well-being. My dad obviously only gives a shit about himself. Talking about how the things I said are like pointing a bullet at someone's head. No, they're not. What Natalie and Alicia and Maddie did is like pointing a gun at someone's fucking head and pulling the goddamn trigger. My dad doesn't want to look at any of the stuff that I have lost over the years because he didn't give a shit. Because he chose to retaliate against me for being honest when he wanted to beat on me in Washington State when I was 15. How did he retaliate? By treating me like shit? By going out of his way to take control over any situation that he could. When I was staying with my Aunt Mary, who was in control of that situation, my dad, from all the way in Washington State, I was not allowed into the military because I applied for disability, and I didn't get disability because I was doing it alone. And, of course, because I had a job, and that was also one of the terms for staying at my Aunt Mary's. I got a job. People say, man, you need to get a job, you need to go to work. You know what? I've been there, I've done that. The disabilities that I'm dealing with now, I did not have back then. I was able to work back then. What my dad's doing now is taking advantage of my disabilities, and he knows it. He also knows it's against the law. He also knows that this falls under harassment. If he's not going to help, he shouldn't offer to help. If he's going to try to bribe me, which is exactly what it looks like. It looks exactly like a bribe. Why? Because it's a fucking bribe. My dad wants to bribe me. That's the way that he presented it. That he asked for my phone number and talked to me like a man, like a man, like a man. Yeah, that's how men are treated when they're victims. We just need to man up. Just need to man up. Just need to man up. My dad showed that he didn't care from the very start. He still shows that he doesn't care. All he wants is for things to be grossly reinterpreted. He wants to be able to reinterpret anything that is typed into whatever he wants it to be, whatever he wants it to mean. There are safety issues when it comes to an at-risk adult who is being abused. There are laws that are supposed to protect us, but those laws don't actually exist. If you don't have someone who actually cares, like a dad is supposed to, like a mom is supposed to. But I want you to take a look at the way that Brian Schwartz and Angela K. Bruns started off my life. I didn't ask to be born. My body, my choice, right? Well, not in that case, is it? I didn't ask to be born. Matter of fact, I'm pissed off that I was born. Nobody should have to go through the things that I go through. There's supposed to be laws in place that protect people like me from exactly these kind of situations. When a heroin addict and her friends want to fucking hound a disabled person who can't even defend himself, repeatedly threaten to fucking kill his family and his friends. Are you fucking kidding me? You think I'm supposed to be fucking okay with that? Not that it mattered. Nobody cares. And if nobody cares, you don't matter. And any laws that are broken, and any crimes that are committed against you are magically okay. They're magically not against the law because nobody will look. To this day, my dad has not looked. He's done everything that he can to not look, to change the subject, to make it about him. He stabs me in the back and then destroys my finances. You know what? My retaliation is my legal right to speak up about these fucking crimes committed against me. But because I'm called mentally ill and I have no guardian and no advocate, it doesn't matter. No one cares. If no one cares, then why the fuck even pretend? Why waste my time? Why send me into a fucking severe panic attack for a week because you want to be a fucking piece of shit? All these people, every one of them could have called me and talked to me like a human being before Natalie was fucking killed. Every fucking one of them. But they didn't. Afterwards, they didn't either. They just wanted to tell me how to think and how to feel and give me advice, not listen to what the fuck is going on and continue to spout the same shit over and over and over again. I'm called mentally ill. That means I need someone in my corner or my rights will not be fucking observed. It means someone has to look at the evidence and fucking verify it. It means someone has to help me to do these things. I cannot do them for myself. And that's why all these predators get away with it. They know I can't do it for myself. But they're not helping me to get the things that I have a legal fucking right to. I shouldn't have had to go back to predators like Brian Schwartz. I shouldn't have had to go to fucking alcoholic wingnut fucking strangers like Shannon Alvarado. Brian Schwartz wanted to harass me for an entire fucking week. And in the course of that time, never, ever once bothered to find out what was going on with me. Never once tried to do what it is that he needs to do. I don't trust him for a fucking reason. I don't trust any of you for a fucking reason. Number one, you won't look at fucking evidence. And number two, you won't fucking call me and listen. Two very important fucking things. If you're not going to help me to turn it into the fucking cops, you're not helping. Plain and fucking simple. How can I trust a man who helped my predators to get away because he wanted to hide his own crimes? How can I trust a man who, instead of helping me so that I could take care of myself, he went out of his way to ignore all of that and to only do the things that would allow him control? My dad did everything that he could to cut me off from the help that I needed and to refuse to help me in the way that he said that he would. He took advantage of his own son. But what do you expect out of a man like that? A man who threw his son away at 15 years old for being honest. A man who pretended that his son doesn't exist after that. If my dad truly wanted to help me, he would stop making suggestions and he would find out what the fuck I need. He would call me and find out. Instead of, oh, he's gonna show up for 3 days next week. Don't fucking lie to me, you piece of shit. You were showing zero interest in fucking helping me right fucking now. How am I gonna believe that you're gonna show up for 3 days and fucking help me in a week? You won't even listen to me now. So yeah, you're gonna listen to me in a week? You're actually gonna show up here? Don't fucking lie to me, Brian David Schwartz. You couldn't even listen to me when I was in your own fucking house. You abused the fuck out of me. You guaranteed that I was fucked financially. You guaranteed it, Brian Schwartz. And now you want access to that very same finances. You want to tell me that you're going to pay that bill? When you didn't before, you lied and told me that you did. Look at what it cost me when you didn't. Meanwhile, what was all that over? It was over you being a fucking abusive goddamn asshole the whole fucking time I was up there. Neglect is fucking abuse. I go to the internet and I speak here because you won't fucking hear me in real life. You won't fucking hear me in a fucking telephone call. You refuse. You won't hear it. Fine. Don't hear it. Everyone else can. It can go on YouTube. Having a 15-year-old boy, forcing him to learn HTML for hours on end before he's allowed to even work on his fucking homework. That's pretty fucked up. All because you wanted to profit, because you wanted to connect your 900 fucking sex lines to fucking porno sites. My dad's like, I didn't make you make porn. No, he didn't make me make porn. He wanted me to make the fucking porno sites. That's why he was such a fucking asshole. He watched Rain Man. I'm supposed to be some sort of super genius at all this stuff that he wants me to fucking be super genius at. The stuff that he wants to make money. He wants to make money. Oh yeah, he'll exploit the shit out of his 15-year-old son for that. Now he wants to throw money at me? No. He needs to fulfill his end of the bargain from 2019. The mentally ill tag is what prevents me from turning in my predators. It's what prevents me from being able to turn in my predators without being blown off. I told you what happened in 1995 when I left my dad's house. 1996, sorry. My dad wanted to physically abuse me. The cops showed up and gave me a choice between me being locked up or staying with my dad. I don't accept bullshit. You change your behaviors. My dad wanted to illegally imprison me in that room. He wanted to berate me and make fun of me and get condescending and call me a pussy. God damn. Telling me I needed to man up. You know, I'm fucking sick of hearing that shit. That's exactly the shit that pushes people to suicide, asshole. When people are coming to you for help and you treat them like that, what the fuck is wrong with you? Good to be rid of you. Thanks for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper and no victim left behind.